everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to draft a basic sleeve. To get the amount of our fabric fold over, we are going to make use of our round armhole, the circumference of our armhole divided by 2. I'm going to be folding my fabric by 9 inches. Then also I'm going to add extra. I'm going to make sure I have extra allowance, which will serve as my seam allowance, because I'm drafting directly on the fabric. Here now I have 11 altogether, which is even more than enough for me. So this is my guideline. I already wrote it. I'm going to mark my cap's height from my guideline. The formula for getting cap's height is bust divided by 12 plus 1 inches. The bust I'm working with is 38. 38 divided by 12, I have 3.1 plus 1, I have 4.1. From this guideline I'm going to rule 4.1, which is my cap's height. I'm going to roll it downward and connect it. The length of my sleeve is 15 inches with seam allowance of 1 inch. So right on this cap's height here, I'm going to impute my armhole measurement, which is 9. I impute my 9 here. Then I'm going to add seam allowance of 1.5. Next thing we are going to do is to go to the hem of our sleeve, 15 inches. So I'm going to impute my sleeve circumference in that place. Let's connect my round sleeve circumference. I have 12 inches around that place. 12 divided by 2, that's going to give me 6. So I'm going to impute my 6 inches here and chalk it down to the hem. I'm going to impute my seam allowance here. Now all I have to do is to connect straight. Connect straight down. This is all I have. Over to the construction of my sleeve head. I'm going to connect this point to this point. After connecting it, I'm going to take the measurement of that line to see what I have. I have 10 on the line, so I'm going to divide this 10 into 2 equal halves. I have 5. This is where the 5 is. Right on that line, on that midpoint of the line, I'm going to move upward by ½ inch. I'll move upward by ½ inch and roll it this way. From that point, I'm going to connect it to the sleeve head here. This is what I have. Then I'm going to roll this, connect this point here with curve. I'm going to connect it here. Can you see? This is what we have. Now I've constructed my back armhole. Now I want to construct my front armhole. When we were constructing the armhole of the bodice, we went in by ½ inch or 0.75 for the front armhole. So I'm going to connect my front armhole from here to this point, or this point. I'm going to connect it to this point. Then connect the front, complete the front armhole by making a connection to meet those points. It's a curve here to here. This is what we have. Let me use a contrasting chalk to to trace that so that you can make a distinction. I'm going to reconnect the front armhole now so that you will see the difference. So just from this midpoint, I'm going to connect it. From the midpoint we went up by 1/2 inch to construct the back. You are going to make your connection of the front armhole this way. And from that point, you are going to connect to complete it with curve right like this to touch the line. Can you see? That's all about drafting our sleeve. Right now I'm going to cut. Because we are drafting both sleeves together, we drafted both the front and the back sleeve together. I'm going to first cut the back sleeve. Then later trim off the front sleeve. This is what we have. Can you see? Now I'm going to open it up and trim the front sleeve. We are going to open it up. Make sure that the right side, either the right side of the sleeve are facing each other, or the wrong sides of the body sleeves are facing each other. If not, if you have the right side facing the wrong side, you are going to have the same side of sleeve cut out. I hope that is clear. Now we can trim off the front sleeve. So when we place them together, you see that the front sleeve it's going more inward than the back sleeve. This is what we have. Can you see? And take note that they are on the same level here, right? Just going inward here. So that's all about that. Okay. I need to properly trim this. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos with your loved ones. Bye till I see you again. You may even want to put a notch here so that you will be able to identify the center of your sleeve.